I felt like that was the best decision that I could make. So hey guys, welcome to another episode of Follow the Legion. I am your host Pollo, and today we're gonna be talking about what exactly did I choose to build on my land, my first ever property. I can't believe it. I still can't believe it. But before we move any further, if this video interests you in any kind of way, shape, or form, please leave a like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. It will do me a great favor with the YouTube algorithm. And if you really want to add a little, razzle dazzle on it, you can leave a comment on this video real quick.
Razzle dazzle! 1, 2, 3, 4!
But let's get into it. Well, the first option that came to my mind was wooden houses. I liked wooden houses. I thought it was always cool, but as a startup, not as an official house. And this, I just wanted to get something to be on the land. I wanted to live on the land. I wanted something quick, fast, and reasonably cheap and durable to live on the land. Also, I live in St. Croix, the US Virgin Islands, and we suffered from Hurricane Irma and Maria. Those were the most catastrophic hurricanes we had in a long time. To be honest with you, wooden houses survived more than the concrete block houses. So that was like, I was like, man, I drive around. And for those, if you know, Rosa Boot was still standing. And she's selling it probably all now. So make sure you guys check out Rosa. That's a quick little plug. Shout out to Rosa Boot. Rosa Tia Rosa. That's the girl. She's selling patty since forever. And what we call Lindy. And I call Lindy. I'm from Campo Rico, so yeah. But it's Ice Pop or St. Thomas. They call it special. We're not here. Anyways, let's move on. Hall Wooden Shack. The little boot survived the hurricane. I'm like, everybody else who have concrete roof suffered from a lot of damages. Everybody took in water. That's granted. But man, when I tell you, houses were demolished. Roads were, and if a wooden house can survive all of that category 5 hurricane, then shoot, my money's bets on them. So that was the first option. But I just thought it would be quick and easy for my pockets, for my source of income. All these options are based on price, time, and safety. With the container home, I bumped into the container home, stumbling upon videos on YouTube, and I ended up following some pages and saw some videos of how they build the container. Like, this ain't bad. And then I heard some of the prices that they had, and I was like, wow, that's relatively cheap. To be honest with you, I didn't take into consideration the stateside prices versus the Virgin Islands prices. So that was kind of naive and ignorant of me. Not so much more, but just a little bit more than what they say in the States, because they have the resources. They have other businesses where they can get deals and stuff like that. Here is, I like tech where you could get kind of vibes, but it wasn't bad. But I like the idea of the container home because it's safe. The safety is up there. The price wasn't so bad before hurricane, so the shipping containers were what some people use to store the car. So I was like, what? If they could take a beating like that and survive Maria, I've been in a house and it's a little less cheaper, I'll do it. Again on YouTube, I stumbled across the whole glamping situation, and which stands for glamorous camping. And I saw like, okay, well, cool. I could rent that out. That's when the whole rental mindset came into play, the Airbnb kind of vibe. I was watching a Vrbo channel, and he talked about glamping and stuff like that, and I was like, I think this would be dope. And I said the prices of the tents weren't that bad, with shipping, and then you just need a team to build the kit together. And during hurricane seasons, we'll take it down. I had a whole plan set up, and I was like, everybody was like, my friends were like, nah, that's not. You know, but I really wanted to do it, and I was like, well, please, I want to do it. And I reaching out to them. I didn't need their permission, but it's nice to have their input. And thankfully that I did not listen to myself, I listened to them, and I ended up, passing on that. So that was that plan, but I will come back to that in the near future. I got introduced to prefab homes, and they had this company. I will not name them for any reasons to get any lawsuits, so I won't call a name just for that reason. But yeah, I bumped up into this company that had prefab home, and they sold me this dream that 3 months down the line you get a house and I'm moving ready, and they come in with this and modern day, and I'm still waiting. So obviously, nah, that didn't work out. Prefab was another option, so I decided to pass on that. While looking at the container, it had this guy that was selling an RV, and I was like, yo, that's dope. So I'm like, okay, an RV, that'd be nice and cheap. I buy it, it comes with everything, security doors, bed, TV, everything. So all I gotta do is park it on the land. And my zone, you should check out your zoning for those who are purchasing land or who have purchased land already. Make sure you check out the zoning. So I was zoned that I could pretty much do anything that I want on that property. So I was blessed to get that zoned in. And I was like, okay, it's me alone, no wife, no children. I don't have anybody else to take care of. I could survive in that. I'll just move into that, live on the land, and the money that I'm spending into rent, that would go into the house and I'll build it. So I'll park the RV, and once I had a whole plan, like legit. And the RV was not nearby, it was in Mississippi or something, and I would have to ship it down. I'd have to drive down to Miami, and from Miami I would have to ship it to St. Croix through VI Cargo Paradise Freight, one of those shipping companies. And I was like, yeah, that's enough. That's enough for me. And I didn't like that idea. Too much and too risky. One, I didn't get to see it, but I think it would have been dope, because that way I could have just parked it up. And it'd have been alright. I love the idea of the Airstream. I've never stayed in one. I love the idea of watching the videos. Let me make that clear. So the Airstream, it was just something cool. I feel like it's metal, similar to the container. It could handle a little weather, and and I was like, okay, cool. I'll park that in the same idea as the RV, and I was like, nah, I ain't feeling it. After doing the numbers, I got the house plans, I turned them into DPNR, everything got approved, and I got quotes to build the house, and I was like, holy shit. When I got the quote, I was like, this is gonna take me about 10 years to build a house. Keep in mind, I'm building out a pocket. I am a serial entrepreneur. I have no steady income. I can't get no loan right now. I'm working on my credit is good, but the bank still like to see that steady proof of income, at least 2 years and stuff like that. And it's hard. It's hard. I ain't gonna lie, it's not easy. The concrete house was way too much money. For the most part, that would have been too much for me to handle. It would have taken me a long time. So, the final decision that I made of what to build on my first property ever bought is a shipping container, guys. Yeah, I made the decision. I made the decision I saw the video of Levi Kelly on YouTube, another YouTuber that I follow, and he was touring specific shipping container. When I saw that video, I was like, yo, that's what you could do with a shipping container? I'm all in. I said, that's it. And for a while, I've had friends and family members who are like, no, that's not a good idea. Don't do that, take your time and build a house. And I was like, no! I'm tired parent. I am tired of parent, that's what I said. I'm tired parent. And I want to live on the land. That, to me, that was the best decision for my source of income. So that would work best with me. I would spend 30 to 50,000 on a shipping container and have it fully loaded, decked out, up to date, modern stuff, and looking clean and crisp, just like the one I saw in the Levi Kelly tour. Versus me spending $30 to $50,000 in the house or the RV or the wooden cabin. And well, the house was the main part. I spent $30 to $50,000 in the house, and I maybe would get the cistern, the floor, and a couple walls built. Yeah, so I was like, that's a no-brainer for me. At least for now. I'm still young. I feel like I have a lot more, Father God, please, left in me, and I felt like that was the best decision I could make. So guys, I am now a part of the shipping container family. You know, the tiny home venture. So look out for the next series that I'm starting. I'm calling it Containing the Caribbean, and it's gonna have all the videos and journeys of me building the shipping container step by step, the good, the bad, the ugly, whatever I'm going through, the ups, the downs, the in-betweens. And look out for that series. And that is it. Thank you. You have just watched another episode of Follow the Legion. Remember to look out for Containing the Caribbean in the next episode. I am your host, Pollo Goodings, signing out. Peace.